Animators spend a lot of time making sure that the action of their characters is gripping and exciting, but what they don't often think about is how important it is for the character to discover what they want before they act. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm Jamie Young. Welcome to Animacting, where every week we produce video that will help you with your animated characters. Not just look good, not just work with great technology, but who actually know how to act and breathe and feel and find motivation like real human characters should. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most important things we can do with that, and that is by, before the character acts, making a discovery of what the character wants and what the character must do in order to accomplish what they want. So let's get started. I want to watch this clip with you all, and I want you to be looking for the discoveries that this character is making. Here we go.
I used to try to forget about you. I used to try to pretend that you didn't exist, but I can't. And now I'm an old broken down piece of meat, and I'm alone. And I deserve to be all alone.
All right, did you notice as you were watching that the character, as he was speaking, was discovering what to say? It's not like he already knew what he was saying, and that is the case for each of us every day. It's the case right now as I'm speaking. I am discovering what I'm about to say the moments right before I say it. And so the characters in our animation need to do the same thing. And so let's look at some of the technique that's used to do that. I'm just going to start from the beginning of the clip again.
I used to try to forget.
Okay, good. So that one moment right before he says ha, you notice how he's searching for what to say next. His eyes are shifting, and then he discovers what he's going to say. So his eyes are showing that there's a thinking process going on, a searching process where he's trying to come up with the words to say. Let's watch that little part again.
I used to try to
There goes the eyes.
forget about you. I used to try to pretend that you didn't exist,
So here he's thoughtful.
but I can't.
The eyes are doing a lot.
And now
And that little hand to the hip, that's another moment where it's showing that he's contemplating. He's not quite sure what he's going to say, and so he takes a moment to search for it. All of that's part of that discovery process. Right here, he's looking elsewhere, trying to find. It's a visual representation of him trying to find something in his mind. So on this dock that he's standing on, he's looking for things, just like he's looking through his mind to discover something.
but I can't. And now I'm an old broken down piece of meat.
Okay, good. And so watch the hands here. He's wringing his hands. It's not only showing and revealing the emotion that he's having, but it's also this discovery of how he feels about it. He doesn't know ahead of time how he's feeling. He's discovering that as he's talking about it. As he has to verbalize or express his feelings is when he begins to know how he feels. So it's a discovery process to the point where he says he's just a broken down piece of meat, which is kind of the pinnacle of how he feels emotionally about himself. He's discovering that in this moment.
I'm an old broken down piece of meat.
It's a pretty big moment for him. See, His eyes open wide. His mouth's a little bit more engaged than it has been up to this point in the clip. So it's a pretty big moment for him.
And I'm alone. And I deserve to be all alone.
So after that heightened moment where he discovers he's a broken down piece of meat, then the next few moments are a realization of what the consequences of that are going to be. So he continues to discover what the impact of his life choices are.
And I'm alone.
He's alone.
And
notice how his eyes continue to shift. He's continuing to search.
deserve to be all alone.
The realization of the moment causes him to look downward. So we see all the way through the piece just one discovery after another. He's looking for his thoughts. He's discovering his emotions. He has this realization of the consequences of his choice. It could have been so easy for this animator and the vocal actor to just say all of those words in the script without any kind of pause, reflection, or discovery. But you can see the power and the impact of discovery, and it makes it feel so much more authentic and lifelike and real, because that's what we do in everyday life. We discover what we're about to say moments before we say it. So I hope those demonstrations were helpful to you in recognizing that before a character acts, they must discover what they want or must do. If you've liked this video, please hit the subscribe button below, and you can hit the notification bell so that every time we post a new video, you'll get notified. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.